I'm in my swap. Looks like it's a lot fuller today, so I'm gonna hope for the best. See if I can find some movies, and I actually see some right when I walk in. So here we go. Hey, good morning.
How are you?
Good, good. How about yourself? How much are your Blu-rays?
These are $3.
$3? Okay. Boxes to dig through, tables and movies. All right. Hey, are these yours?
I can't.
These yours?
Yeah.
How much?
They're $1 a piece.
Dollar.
the
Okay.
Blu-rays, yeah. All the Blu-rays are $1 a piece.
I'll take a peek. All right, we got a concert playing in the background. I want to say it's the Allman Brothers. Can't remember. But anywho, the Laserdiscs, these were intriguing. They were clean. I love Aliens. It's my favorite of the series. You know, it was complete. The artwork is what was drawing me in. I just love that iconic scene with Sigourney Weaver holding Newt. They're, you know, talking to the queen, you know, like, let us go, basically, bitch, or I'm gonna burn your babies. Yeah, I love it. Superman was awesome. Superman 2, just beautiful artwork on these things. I can see why people still collect Laserdiscs. The more I was digging, you know, I didn't see too much more horror, but, you know, he has some really cool titles. Clockwork Orange, that Borg Collective, that was awesome looking. So I'm like, I wonder what these could be. So I'm looking around, you know, checking the tables. There's no more movies, no more Laserdiscs. But the person was saying they're $3. So I was like, interesting. Mental note. Let's see. A little bit 8-track. What's up, 8-track? VCR. There's VCR, there's VHS. Let's take a peek and see if I can find anything. You can already tell with the types of titles. It's funny how you can look at a tote or a box of VHS right off the bat, tell what kind of person they were. Which is not horror. Not horror related. Oh, this was a late night watch probably. All right, on to the next. All right, on to the next table. See if I can find anything else. I actually went through that total a little bit more and found a couple for $1 each. I'm seeing some interesting stuff, but do I need it? Do I not have it? We'll see. On to the next. Here we go. How much are the movies today?
2 for $3.
2 for $3. Oh, wow, you got a lot to choose from. All right, take a peek.
If you happen to find 15, they're 15.
15 for 15? I think I could try to do that.
Sold quite a few sets of 15.
We'll make it a mission. There I go. All right, this has never happened. I didn't come prepared enough for everyone to have movies, and I'm only on the second row. I'm down to like $3. I filled a whole bag. I mean, they're $1 each. How can you not take 20 for 20? So, you know, they're here to make some money and they'll work with you. I'll pay $1 each. So I'm gonna keep looking, but I might have to come back. How much the movies?
I think the Blu-rays and stuff we wanted $3 and somewhere still packaged up.
Got it.
weren't open yet.
Cool. Well, getting down to the third row here. Pretty much the end. So there's one other movie I want that's here, but I got literally $1 left, and I don't think I'm gonna drive all the way back here for $1. It's a 3 movie pack, so there's no way he's gonna do it for $1. But this is where I wish I left some change in my car for a reason like this. But yeah, from here on out, looks like it's just a bunch of random junk cables. So, I had a great so far day. I filled up the backpack. Can't wait to show you guys some movies. There's a couple of cool ones that I'm like, yes, I finally found. And for it to be $1, it might be $1 each. Yeah. Hard to beat. So looks like that's it. Just clothes and random junk. Until next time, stay tuned. What? Back on, I saw some movies. VHS, but you never know. You never know. This is fun. Focus Journey. See that tape in a moment. Breakables, Man of Honor. Great movie. Oh, let's see what this runs. It's not one of the alternate editions, but it's the standard. I like the other ones. We'll see. Monkey Bone. That's one you don't see a lot. Get boned. All right, I'm done. That has to be a record. It's like 45 minutes, like 50 minutes. I got through everything. There's only one thing I left behind, but it's not that big of a deal. It's nothing that crazy. It's a Disney title, so I can find it again. But if you wanted $3, it was I don't know if you guys remember, but it was one of the videos. It was like a Mickey. It was a Blu-ray. It was like 3 Mickey movies. It was Fantasia, some Mickey classics, and then another one. But I can't remember the third one. But it would have been a good deal. I would have took it. But I still filled up the bag, so stay tuned. And if I'm not mistaken, there's a community sale in the mobile home park that's next door. I might have to go back to the ATM and then hit back that spot. I went there last year and I found, maybe it was 2 years ago, but I found a bunch of like single print, like Japanese or Korean Blu-ray scanner discs or screener discs. So who knows what these people will have. You know, it's worth a shot. I'm already out, so let's go. What? Put your junk in our trunk? All right, let's go. Let's see what we got in this mobile home park today, baby. Where do I want to be at? All right, let's go.
No, I have mustard inside.
One thing cool about this little garage sale in this community is I could literally just drive around and look out my window. Peek, see if it's interesting. Looks like it's gonna have something. If not, moving on. Being efficient. All right, I popped out. There's a couple little houses here to look at. Maybe it's hard to tell what they had because there's so many cars. It's becoming a traffic nightmare in here. People are just parking where they want in the middle of the road, like that white van right there. Dick move. But see if I can find anything. Stay tuned. Okay, looks like those are the totes. I'm gonna go through them and see if there's anything fun.
No, out. You know what? $7.
Which do you want for your tree skirt over there? You know what? It's all okay. Oh, from you? Oh, yeah.
And he loves her. She drives by on the golf cart. Says,
Give him candy. Candy.
He's all, okay.
Oh no, I think I'm making a wrong turn. I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost. Am I going back? I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm going back. I couldn't resist. Just parked the car on the other side of the road there and walk on in. I'm gonna go get that movie. It's gonna kill me if I leave it. Here we go. All right, I got the Blu-ray, so I'm happy. I forgot also that I went down, or I did not go down the first row to the right. So I figured, yeah, let's go take a peek. Found some more VHS. I love these old tapes, these home recordings, these black ones. Haven't seen them in a moment. So I said, hey lady, how much is this? Okay. And we're back. Okay, I'm home. It was a great day. It's been, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like, I know I go to the swap meets all the time. You know, dollar people are there all the time. But today, like right when I walk in, there's movies. There's Blu-rays right when I walk in. That never happens. And then when I start walking, it's like 20 feet later, there's Blu-rays again at the same, better deal. Never happens. Walks a little bit more movies. The movies just kept multiplying. Every spot that I went to, they grew. Like it was just, I didn't even make it out of the second row before I was down to second aisle, you know, and there's like, today there's only like 4, maybe 5. I went to a smaller swap meet, you know, local one, and I'm going to start going back more often. But anyways, didn't even make it out of the second aisle, and I was down to like $3 or something like that. I had to go back later because I'll explain. I went to a community yard sale after the swap meet. So I went back to the ATM, you know, got some money for that. Found nothing. You know, some cool VHSs, kind of, but nothing I wanted to take home. Left them. It's kind of cool because the community sale is in a mobile home park. So I could literally, on most of the places, just drive around in my car, roll the window down. Nope, don't need stuffed animals or old people clothes. Nope, don't need tennis rackets or shoes. Don't need that, don't need that. So the few spots that I could see had movies or something in a box were just VHS, and they were nothing spectacular. You know, the price that one person wanted was, I mean, I think it was like $2. And at that place, I would have paid $1. You know, the $2 tape, it wasn't even worth $2 for that tape. So anyways, with the extra cash, I had him like, I'm going to go back to the swap meet because there was a movie I left behind. And then I realized that I didn't go down the other half of the first aisle because I stayed, when I went in, I went left and I went down and like this, I serpentine, you know, snaked it, but I forgot I didn't go right. Bam. First person, vendor, of course, big old tote of VHS, had a couple of cool ones on the top. This place, they want to close early, so she was ready to sell. She made me an offer. I didn't have the cash. Her husband made me an offer. I had the cash, and he made even a better deal than what I had. I even showed him this is all I got, and he even left me $6. So I was like, yeah. And the tote alone is worth the $20 that I paid, that I blind buyed for the whole VHS. The tote alone is worth the $20. When they told me that I could have the tote, not just take the movies, I was like, sold, done. So with that said, that's going to be the second video because I'm not going to put it all together. It's going to be way too long. So we're going to go through and see what I got. Like, because I don't even know what I got in there yet. I haven't even looked. I'm going to leave it as a surprise to both of us. So if I do come across something I really want or like or it's cool, I'm going to be just as surprised. So I'm going to do that right away because I can't wait. So we're going to jump. I'm going to do that next. Anyways, let's get the movies. You know, I got this bag to show you. This thing is loaded. I was just stuffing it. But first, I couldn't resist this. Aliens, you know, was it the collector's special widescreen edition, Laserdisc complete. The artwork is what got me. This classic, iconic scene right there. This is like my favorite Aliens movie, and it's one of my favorite movies ever, so I couldn't resist it. I'm not going to start collecting Laserdiscs. It's not going to be some new thing, but it, you know, if Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 was there, would have came home. Return of the Living Dead, you know, was there, I would have came home. Stuff like that. But Aliens, woo, Critters would have came home. But I left the other stuff. Now, this is not Braveheart. This is not Braveheart. You know, this is just a spare disc or a spare case now. The guy that I got the best deal of the day from, he's so nice. He's going to throw this away, this whole thing. He was breaking it down to throw it away. And I'm like, can I have the case for a spare? Like, I get broken ones all the time, you know, from hunting in the wild. These things aren't cheap. They're not free everywhere. And I'm like, and he's like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, save them. Don't just throw them away. He did it because he realized when he was going through and checking, he randomly saw Bourne Supremacy Blu-ray and then the second disc of Braveheart, not the actual Braveheart movie. So technically I have a backup Bourne Supremacy, you know, so like I'll randomly throw that or throw it in someday when I do like a giveaway. I'll just throw it in like a spare case. But anyways, movies, Bram Stoker's Dracula and Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I have this, but I didn't have this. So I basically got it for Frankenstein. And it's actually a separate disc, too. So that's cool. You know, they're two different versus like a dual layered, you know, one stacked them up and compressed. So that was our first one. Encounter. Nothing about this sci-fi movie with, was it Hemsworth? I think this is a disaster movie. 13 minutes. What is it? Every second counts. Who knows? You might know. The Forest. Haven't seen it. Looked cool. I was trying to get some stuff that like looked interesting today. That was super cheap. Cosmic Sin with Bruce Willis and Frank Grillo. Never even he's in so many low budget B movies, Bruce Willis, that I never even heard of that one. Looked pretty interesting, but it's probably shitty. Fargo. This one's good. This one, great movie. Love Fargo. Couldn't believe I didn't have it. Glad I do now. Was this The Man from U.N.C.L.E.? Yeah, The Man from UNLKE, or Uncle. Let's make it easy. I think this is in like the realm of the Kingsman kind of thing, I want to say, or that kind of a movie. Could be wrong. Unhinged. This looked awesome, you know, like the way just right there, like that scene. It looks interesting. I don't know if it is or not. Could suck. Russell Crowe's pretty badass in some movies. Big Bad Wolves. Tarantino says this is the best film of the year, so I'm going to trust him and give it a watch. Big Bad Wolves. Shudder. The Unrated, the first one, part 1. I still haven't watched this like series or this movie, so I'm going to give this finally a shot. Finally. I haven't really heard anything good or bad. I haven't really even researched it, but figured why not. Chasing Amy did not have this Kevin Smith. This was out of print, but they have re-released. It's like probably like a $10 to $14 movie, you know, brand new. So for $1, good deal. I'm just glad that I didn't pay when it was out of print. You know, I just wait for that stuff. Best of Mickey. Oh. This is the one I actually went back for second time because I didn't want to leave Fantasia 2000 and Celebrating Mickey, Disney Movie Club special release. Yeah, I love Mickey. My wife is a Disney fanatic. So every time I get anything with like Mickey or anything like that, or see it out there, I try to grab it. You should see her. I should maybe sometime show some of her cool, you know, stuff. She's got some pretty cool stuff for her collection too, for Disney. So, anyways, on to the big bag. There's so much more. The Devil Wears Prada. There we go. We got that. I have to speed this one up. There's so many. Once Upon a Deadpool. I finally have picked this up. It's like a retelling of Deadpool Part 2. So this case alone, I wish I had. I think this came with a slip, but I wish I had. But that movie looks awesome. I did grab this Monkey Bone, you know, because I kind of want to revisit. You know, super cheap too. Like I can't remember what these were. These were in that last box when I found at the end. Urban Legends Final Cut. I think I have pretty much all of them now. All the Urban Legends. Scream. Which I know Scream Part 2 is in that tote. Because that was one of the movies that I saw. Was right on top or before I started digging. So Scream. I was like, oh, Scream 2 now. So we'll see if maybe 3 or 4. Who knows? Who knows? Well, this will make it easy. I'll just pull out the bag. There's a bag within the bag. Okay. Going the Distance. Look kind of cool with the ensemble cast. Hoping it's alright. Did pick up the Seabiscuit. I like me some Seabiscuit. Gemini Man. Finally going to give this a watch. Will Smith movies are cool. Kick-Ass 2. Didn't have part 2. So, there you go. Unstoppable. Like this train movie. I haven't watched it in a moment, but it's fun. You know, train that doesn't stop, they have to stop it. Tenet. I never wanted to watch this movie, but like I never purchased it because I'm like, eh. But I mean, for the $1, because this was part of that 15 for 15. I figured why not. This is finally worth it. For $1, I'm gonna watch it finally. The Lazarus Effect. It looks interesting. I don't think I've seen this one. I mean, look at that chick right there. It's pretty badass. But anyways, that movie could suck too. That could be the best part of the movie. The Day the Earth Stood Still with Keanu. This one I do remember being a little slow. So I'm hoping that it's gotten better. We'll see. 40 Days and 40 Nights. Don't even really remember anything about this movie. Oh yes, The Postman. This was one I was happy to find or get. I passed it up like a couple of swap meets ago or something, and when I went back, it wasn't there. So I enjoy this long Kevin Costner movie. It's kind of slow and stuff at parts as well, but I enjoy those like post apocalyptic, like the Earth's something's happened, you know, everybody's whatever having to survive on something. Like it's just I kind of like those movies. Contagion, I didn't have it. I was figured why not give it a shot. Nothing spreads like fear. Drumline, this is finally a replacement because I don't know where I put it. Anyways, I thought I had this. It was one of those I got at the swap meet one day, and it was the DVD, or I think it was the DVD, or it wasn't in there or something like that, because I didn't check. This time I like triple checked. Bombshell looked pretty cool, with the three ladies that were in it, Kidman, Theron, and Roby. I was like, all right, let's give that a shot. Premium Rush, finally grabbed this one. You know, kind of okay bike movie. Grabbed Gone. I like Amanda. She's fun. I thought I had Gone, but I did not when I updated all my Blu-rays, so now I do. Darkest Hour. This one I enjoyed at times. Like, I've seen it once. It's like a alien kind of movie. Alien sci-fi, basically. This one I couldn't believe I found today. Need for Speed. I mean, this thing is not like really common. I don't really find this out like just laying around that often at all. I don't think I've seen it ever out there. Need for Speed. This, if this was the red case, I would have been way more happy, but even still stoked. Symptoms, you know, Mondo Macabre. It goes for like the red case version, you know, limited edition. I think it's like upwards of $75. So I'll take the dollar regular release. But to find that, like this kind of a title in like the swap meet is kind of odd, you know, in the dollar movies with Need for Speed. That was like, and then with Speed, I think these were all like in the same bucket or the same tote. I didn't have the 4K release, and I realized I only have a DVD. So I was like, you know what? I'll just get the Blu-ray for the buck right now, and eventually. But this movie's so good, I just had to have it in some form of an upgrade. And then this, I took a chance on. Attack of the Block? No, Attack the Block. It says The Goonies meets The Gremlins. I mean, you had me sold with that tagline. It better live up to that. When you're putting Goonies and Gremlins having a baby and it's Attack the Block, this thing better, or I'm gonna throw it like Johnny. There's more. That was just the back. Oh, there we got a beautiful copy of Psycho 2. It was super clean, and it was $1. I remember, yeah. This one was the dollar guy. So he was gonna sell me his whole box of VHS because everybody's wanted to move these things. These are heavy. They don't want to carry them. He was gonna sell the whole thing for. Was his $20? I think his was $20, but there was only like 2 movies. I already looked at the whole thing, and I didn't even want any of the rest of them. So I only took the 2 that I wanted, the $2. Psycho Part 4. Another just beautiful, just clean copy. I mean, it was sitting on obviously somebody's shelf. You know, it's not been sitting in a box getting destroyed. Was it Coyote? Yeah, Coyote Ugly. Coyote right here. See that? See that? When It Was a Game. I'm trying to go through this real quick. We're at like 20 minutes of movies. When It Was a Game, the complete collection, like cool slide thing that pulls out. Walk Hard. This movie's awesome. Dewey Cox story. Okay, this is a little final. There we go. Play It to the Bone. Grab this one. It's cool boxing. I love those two actors. This one I finally found, and I found 2 of them today. Couldn't believe it. Finally upgraded to Dark Days. So happy to finally have this one. This movie, honestly, I've been looking for, oh, that's sick. Sorry. I've been looking for it for probably 3 years, hunting. I know I can get it on eBay. I know I can get it online. That's too easy. Too easy. So when I came across that in the first aisle today, the first row, my eyes lit up, grabbed it. I didn't even ask the price yet. I was just I don't care if it's $5. I'm taking it. I don't think he was going to charge, because Blu-rays don't run that much at our swap meets, but I was happy. Money for nothing. I grabbed Sky High. I like this movie. Don't ask me why. And Man on Fire. I actually think Man on Fire, now that I think about it, I think I have this one. But I could be mistaken. I think it's Out of Time that I grabbed last week. I think, yeah, it is Out of Time. So that's why I grabbed Man on Fire. If I have that one, I'm going to use it. But I was like 99%. I didn't have time to start pulling up everything. I was going to be there too long. So that was all the Blu-rays and the Laserdiscs. But the other VHS, again, I'm going to get into that. We're going to look together. It's going to be a surprise. Can't wait. So, until then, tell me what you like here. There's a lot to choose from. There's no way I'm going to be able to do, like, one money shot. I mean, here's, like, just one. We'll do a double money shot. I mean, it was so fun today. And I made the mistake. I'll tell you right this. I don't want to make this go longer, but I like talking to you guys. I made the mistake of parking outside the second time when I bought that 50 probably pound, 60 pound tote of VHS. I had to carry it a mile, and pretty much just almost killed me. I was not ready to carry that thing the mile. I did not anticipate the weight of it and what I was thinking. Plus carrying another bag of the movies. It was so awkward. But I did it. I got home. I'm alive. I'm talking to you right now. I feel great, actually. So it was good. It was an exercise, and it was a exhilarating hunt. It was extra fun. So hope you're entertained. Till next time. Later.